Alright. So for the push-up section, like I said, a lot of motherfuckers can't do a push-up. What we're gonna do is get you right today, you feel me? So what you wanna be able to do is understand the dynamics of a push-up. What is a push-up? It's basically a floor chest press, right? You're pressing your body. So it goes back to push, pull, push. This is the second push exercise. Dip, push. Pull up, chin up, pull, right? We're pulling our weight, and then we go back to the push-up, which is us pushing, using push muscles. So what you want to do is be able to eventually go down and press back up, right? Down and press back up. You can see what it looks like from the front. Down and press back up, right? Down and press back up. Now, I remember being a grown man, 23 years old, on Hunter's basketball team. Shouts to Eric Kippen, shouts out to 𝙬𝙤𝙀𝙁, shouts out to Matt Xavier. With love, Xavier, go check his music out. I was unable to do a push-up as a grown man. But what I did was never give up, and I kept my eye on the prize. I don't give a fuck what people talk about, you feel me? I care about growing. That's all I care about, is growing and expanding and becoming what I'm meant to become. So that means I gotta put in the work, and I gotta start out by being humble, right? Skip all that. Do one slow and controlled push-up. If you can't go like this, if you can't rep out, just go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and come back to the top. You feel me? That's how you get stronger over time. You just get the stability muscles, you get the secondary muscles, you get the most minute muscles involved, and wake up your nervous system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. They call these quote-unquote girl push-ups, they're modified push-ups. So don't be afraid to do modified push-ups as well. A modified push-up is where you semi-plank. See the feet? See the feet? And you go down like this. See, this is gonna take a significant amount of weight off of the demand, and at the same time give you the ability to recruit the muscles necessary to go from barely crawling to kind of walking. And once you master this efficiently, and don't be discouraged, no, really learn how it feels. Feel the muscles that you're using, your shoulders, your chest, your pecs, your triceps. Get your mind into the feeling. Don't allow yourself to become unpresent. The purpose of all of this is to become more present and more aware of our bodies, you feel me? So a lot of people, when they work out, they'll like zone out and start thinking about some other shit. Keep your mind in your body. Keep your mind inside of your body. And the more you start to feel and the more that you want to go away from your body, that's when you focus more on the feeling. It's gonna be quote unquote painful, but that's just the sensation of being alive. Quote Sheikhy Chic on that. Anyway, you wanna be able to do 5 push-ups. If you can't do a push-up in this form, right? And really, it's not gonna feel easy at first. It's gonna feel crazy, but you have to push yourself to the depth. Push yourself beyond what you believe, and then eventually you'll achieve it. What I want you to do is, if you can't do that, you're gonna do these. What you're gonna need to do, if you can't do it on a 180-degree plane, which is flat across, you know, perpendicular to the floor, or parallel to the floor, excuse me, what you wanna do is start out up top. The point is to recruit the muscles. The point is to recruit the muscles necessary. It's not about moving your weight. It's about learning what muscles we're actually using to create the force and to move whatever weight that we're moving. So if that means, if you can't do a push-up where you are parallel to the ground at 180 degrees, what you need to do is now change the leverage to take off more weight. So a very, 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 very beginner, like absolute beginner, I recommend doing these. Do about 10 to 15 of these, where Now, instead of being 180 degrees and flat with the earth, what you're gonna do is create an elevated situation where it takes a lot of load off, but you get to learn how to recruit the necessary muscles to contribute to the force and to manipulate the weight. So what you're gonna do is not focus on just repping out and doing the movement, but like I say, keep your mind inside of your body and understand how to recruit specific muscles to contribute to the weight. Pay attention to what is being used and activated. By doing so, you will create a higher mind-muscle connection, a better level of intentionality, and a better level of self-understanding, internal awareness that will eventually translate into bodily proficiency. Verb? That's what we're going for. Bodily proficiency. So with the push-up, primarily you want to be using your chest, right? How we get that big chest. That's how we get that big chest, you heard? Get that big chest, I mean? But it's a compound move. Compound move meaning it's not isolated. It uses a bunch of different muscles. So even when you're in push-up position, you're using your shoulders. It's like with a bench press. When you bench press, a lot of people who bench press a lot got good front delts. This is the delt, the front of the shoulder. It gets bigger because it's also being used. You can understand even like your scapula, the back of your muscles, in between your shoulder blades when you push down. Last thing, your triceps, your arm muscles. But the primary muscle that's taking the load is the chest. So remember that. Bow. Bow. Once you get a little bit more advanced, what you could do is, so once you get comfortable doing it at the higher angle, you start to decrease the angle, right? So now you can go to 30 degrees, right? I'm a little afraid to hit my face on this, but let's do it. Boom. 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 I'm being very mindful not to hit my face on this metal. But once you're done doing those, you get back on the ground. The kids are watching, yes. Learn and study how to be a better human one day. Boom. Boom. And then you'll evolve. So now, I'm about to take y'all into the workout. We're gonna do 5, 5, 5 times 5. And once you master that, you can no longer consider yourself a super duper noob. You're still gonna be a noob, but consider yourself a little bit more advanced than you were before. So master this and come back. Now these workouts aren't gonna get you to be diced and to get the aesthetic that you truly want. If you want the true aesthetic, tap in, get on the YWI coaching program where we focus on muscle development, fat loss, and getting people in the best physical shape of their lives. Strength development, all of that. You know what's up? 5, 5, 5 like dominoes, but you know, we ain't no dominoes, you heard?